Hello, fast trackers, and welcome to 171. My name's Darryl, and I'm in Sydney, Australia. And it looks like it's going to be a nice day. There's a bit of cloud about, but there's a little bit of sunshine as well. I hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Oh, it's come up straight away, so I'll be able to say hello straight away. Let's warm up. Trying to wake up. This is a song out of the song shop. Oh, here it is again. What have we got here? Autumn leaves. Hello, everybody. And it's autumn leaves for you, for the people in the Northern Hemisphere. Over here, it's spring. Yeah, all the flowers out. It's beautiful. We're on the we're at opposite the antipodes. Some people say. I normally play Autumn Leaves in a key of C minor. Is it? Yeah. And this version here is in A minor, so it's easy to play. Except I got a little bit of sleep in my eyes and I can't quite read it properly this morning. But it's there. Howdy, folks. I better say hello to a few people. G'day, Manuel. How are you? Loved your picture, mate. Love the photo that you sent. It's all working, isn't it? Good. G'day, Chris. G'day, Stephen. How are you? And Suzanne. I'm awake. Hi, everyone. G'day, Suzanne. How are you? If I knew Susie like you knew Susie, if you knew Susie like like I knew Susie. I should find another song to sing. There's a great song by the Hollies called Suzanne, isn't there? Yeah, it was about a hit in about 1968. Jack, g'day from Massachusetts. Good to see you. And Malcolm, he's in Richmond now. Richmond, what's down here near Hawkesbury, Malcolm? I can almost see you out the window. And Chris, wow, must have started with a good coffee, Darryl. It's over here. It's funny how you go through different phases. Like, I would only drink my coffee out of a big mug that I've got in there, and I couldn't drink out of it a couple of weeks ago or something, about a week ago. For some reason, might have been washed up or something. And now I'm drinking out of this, and I've got into the habit of drinking out of this one. What's this? It's Sergeant Pepper's. What? Wow, Sergeant Pepper's. What do we got? Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. We hope you will enjoy the show. Sergeant Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Let's back and let the evening go. Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely, Sergeant Pepper's lonely heart club band. What would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Probably. Give me your ears and I'll send you a song, and I'll try not to sing out of key. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. 'Cause you need anybody singing, just need someone to love. Can it be anybody? I want somebody to love it. I'll get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friend. Hang on, that chord should be this one. I've been threatening to do a song with the band. Fool on the Hill. I've got it over there. I haven't learnt the words properly yet. But I just love that song. It's just something about it. How you going? Who else is out there? Dion! Where the wind comes sweeping down the plains. How'd your Sunday go, folks? Or it's still happening for you over there? It's Monday morning here. And there's a funny looking boat out there. Wonder what that's. I'll probably see that at golf going by. Heart, what? You like the Beatles? Yeah, they're great, aren't they? Day after day, alone on a hill, the man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. Nobody seems to notice. Da 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 da. I know that, gotta learn the words. Da 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 da. But the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world. Love that chord. That's a minor chord with a ninth. See the world. You know how I always talk about tension and release? Well, that's tension. World. Now we're going to release it. Spinning. Now, instead of releasing it onto the B flat minor chord, he goes to B flat major. World round. That's just genius. Well on his way, ahead in a cloud, the man of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud. Da-da-da-dee-dee-doo. I got the words over there. I've got to learn them yet. Are you singing? Da 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 da. Now it goes to B flat minor again. and the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the sun going down, and the eyes. I'm thinking of doing this with the band and having the musicians off the stage. We've got to have put on a little bit more of a show, you know? Can't just stand there for the whole 2 hours and just play. And they're off the stage while I'm singing this. I'm just going through this in my head in front of you. See the world, now the band spinning round. And then the trumpet and the saxophone can come in and go crazy. Can you imagine it? So there's lone Darryl on the stage, just singing by himself, you know, little song that's sort of a fairly popular Beatles song, but not that popular. And then the band comes rocking in that, and then I can finish it off. I've got to shut the band up somehow. If I find a chord that we can all stop on, like that one. Spinning, and finish it. Round. Sergio Mendes did a nice version of Fool on the Hill. Where's Judith there, is she? Hello, Judith! Well, I've got to get a big bell to ring up everybody. Well, there you go. G'day, Philip. How are you? Did you enjoy that? Thank you, Karen. Is Coralie there? Really enjoyed the show from Dusseldorf. G'day, Alice there. Nice to see you. Yeah, all right. 50% discount, folks. For any song in the song shop, and the code word is autumn. Autumn. Here it is again. How do I do what I'm doing? How do I do that? Usually the first thing I say is, I don't know. But then I analyze it and I think, well, yes, I do know. It's a combination of knowing what chords there are and just throwing the paint around. Instead of drawing... Sorry. Oh, dear. Don't do that often, do I? Sorry about that. Hello, Kermit, how you going? Here's my friend. Hey, somebody put some money in. Jack, good on you, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. There goes that crow. I've forgotten what I was talking about. Doesn't matter. How do I do what I'm doing? You got to know your chords. You got to know your chords, folks. And you will know your chords if you go and have a look at just go on the website, for goodness sake, Darryl. Just go on the website. Everything's on the website. My life is on the website. Well, my music life. No, not really. I've done a lot of other things, but my piano teaching life, shall we say, is on the website. I've done other things. I've written musicals. Here's a song from it. Go and check out ALISON the Musical. ALISON the Musical. ALISON. ALISON the Musical. I wonder if I've got it there somewhere. Maybe you know a theatre group that would like to do it. It's been performed around the world. My musical. ALISON. ALISON the Musical. Alright, so we've got Autumn Leaves there. 50% discount in the song shop for any song in the song shop. Code word is autumn, but you must be watching the show. So up to 5 minutes after the show, I'll accept that. Thank you. What are we going to do today? Okay, Blues Lane, you are there. Trish says hello. I think she's up. I think she's awake this morning. She loved your little chat the other day. Blues Lane lives just around the corner here. And she walks past my house quite a lot. I see her every now and again. Okay, so there you go. Autumn Leaves. What are we going to do, folks? I don't know what I'm doing. Coffee. Terrific. Oh, we've got a gig this week. I've got to learn these songs. Hang on. Yeah, we're doing a gig at Bondi. And I got the drummer to work out the set list. First song on here is It Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing. Oh, yeah. We did a classroom on that. And that was quite a success. I want to do more classrooms. I've just been too busy lately to sort of get that sort of sorted out. It don't... Second one on the list is Autumn Leaves. Look at that. Third one is Summertime. Now we do that. No, I normally play it in A minor, but in the band we do it in C minor. And we do this lovely introduction. A lot of these things are in the Lockdown Jazz. I should show you that. Where is that Lockdown Jazz? Oh, there you go. Over the last couple of years, I practiced all jazz pieces. I know 50. We've got 50 songs. We've got 50, and I've learned them all off by heart. But you're continually forgetting little bits and pieces, so I've got to keep practicing it. Now, I don't have to play these off by heart. I could take a music stand wherever I play and just look at the music, but it's not quite as exciting to see a band playing with music stands in front of them, is it? You imagine the Rolling Stones with music stands or the Beatles with music stands. It just wouldn't look right, would it? So why do we accept that when we have our own other little bands? I know. It's because a lot of the amateur musicians are in lots of different bands, and so they've got to play lots of different songs, where if you're in a famous band, you can just learn your 20 songs really well and go out and play them every night to 50,000 people, make a truckload of money and come home. You don't have to learn 50 songs off by heart. When you're hot, you're hot. Yeah, so here's Summertime. There you go. Isn't that interesting chord? I'll go back to normal. That's a C minor 6. Here's a C minor. And if you put this note in it, it's weird. That's a C minor 6. Yeah. 6. Summertime, yeah. Well, the next one is next one. What's the next one here? Number 4, The Girl from Ipanema. Now we normally play that in the key of F. Oh, we've got to play all soft songs because it's a retirement village and it's in a small room. We can't blow them out with a rousing rendition of "Fool on the Hill." We can't do that. Well, we might, but no, better not try that. That's more for a Friday night gig. So we've got to keep it calm. That's an F Maj 7, F Maj 9. But our singer can't sing it in that key. She wants to sing it in D flat. So I've had to learn the whole thing differently. Nearly got it. So I'm playing in D flat now. Oh, help. Got it. I think I've got it. You know, the piano's really good for your brain. Really good. So keep playing, folks. Keep playing the piano. Next bit. Next bit. It's like a big puzzle, isn't it? This one. What's the next note? Now I got this funny chord. So that's really tricky. So I have to practice it. Good for my brain. There. So that second bit's not quite right. That's it. So how do you practice? I was thinking about this yesterday. A friend came over. Got 6 minutes left. A friend came over and we had a barbecue in the backyard, and she came over and we had a bit of a chat. And her daughter's just doing the HSC, which is the big exam for school. You know, she's 17. And I remembered when I was at that age, I had to practice the piano, and I was playing in a band. There was all sorts of things going on. You know, normally these days they tell you to stop everything and just study. Well, I didn't do that. I studied. Yes, I did. I studied. I won't go into that now. But with the piano, there's different ways to practice. You know, you can spend a lot of time practicing and get frustrated. And I remember I used to get very frustrated because I couldn't get things right or not fast enough and all that sort of thing. My thing is now is, well, everybody's busy. But I try, and when I wake up in the morning, I've got a new regime. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I come up here, right? It's early in the morning. I come into the studio. Instead of turning on the computer and finding all sorts of things that are going to distract you, don't turn on the computer. Just the first thing you should do is go over to the piano or go over to the window with your cup of coffee and just look out there and just go, geez, it's good to be alive, isn't it? It's a beautiful place out there. Yeah, good to be wake up in this beautiful place. And then go over to the piano and just play a few pieces. don't make a big deal out of it. I've got a pink book here. It's got my 50 tunes in here. Now, I don't actually take this to the gig. I take no music to the gig except for a little bit on the iPad when I've got a guest artist and I don't want to muck them up, you know. And so what I'm doing now is when I get up here early in the morning, I'll just open up the book where I was up to yesterday. I've got to get a sticky thing to put on here. And just do the next 5 pieces. Just play the next 5 pieces through. If there are any problems, maybe write it down on the board over there so I can just think about it through the day. And a lot of the times you don't need to be at the piano. You can just, it's about just getting your head around stuff. And sometimes you can do it without having to be at the piano. Yeah. Anyway, so this bit at the end here is always a tricky bit. Now here, and the other thing is you must slow down. Give yourself time. Say, go to Suzanne, go to the piano first. Don't turn on the computer. Just have your cup of coffee to wake up that's what you need to do. Throw water on your face like I do. And look out the window, give yourself a couple of, say a little prayer if you're into that, which I'm into. And then you can sit at the piano and just be grateful that you can play this thing, or at least get something out of it, you know. Doesn't have to be a big deal. Well, see, I play in a band, so we play in front of people, and we charge people. It's not much, it's only $10, but you want to do it right, don't you? You don't want to play mistakes. Now, everybody plays mistakes. Even yesterday, we were at the barbecue. I noticed that I was listening to Miles Davis. Now, in jazz, you can play lots of mistakes and no one would know. The trick is to make it sound as if it wasn't a mistake. But I heard one note and I thought, that's an obvious mistake. And because you don't normally hear mistakes on recordings. People make recordings because they want to do something pretty well perfect so they can sell it. But when you're doing jazz, you might have a fantastic take where everything's brilliant and there's just this one rotten note sitting in there. It's worth it. Leave it in. Leave it in. So what? So what? Yeah. It's human. Yeah. And I think that's what's missing from a lot of modern pop music. It doesn't sound human enough. Maybe it's just me. How's it go? That one. Hey, the Green Rocks thing's going well. I'm hoping to practice that with the band this week and get it going. There's a bit in the middle I've got to work out. It's a G9. I just threw my fingers around on it last week or a couple of weeks ago, and I liked the actual recording, so I've had to work out what I played, and now I've got to practice it. So it's... That's it. But it happens fast in the middle of the tune, you know. So what do? You practice it fast. No, you don't practice it fast. You practice it slow. Let your brain get it. Now it's this one. Then it's this one. Then it's this one. Wow. Then it's this one. Those 4 chords. Slowly. So where does that happen? It happens in the middle of the piece, and you have to end up doing it this fast. Almost got it. I think that was close. Well, we've got to finish. I've got to go. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a bit of a hodgepodge, wasn't it? If you enjoyed what I do, feel free to send me a little donation. always makes me feel better when I turn off before I go to golf. Thanks for watching, folks. I really appreciate it. As I say every week, without you, I could not do it. I would not do it here on my own. It's because you actually watch the show. Thanks for watching, everybody. Tomek, how are you, Tomek? Thank you. Hope you got something out of it. Gotta go. See you later. Now, if you like what I do, there's 170 other of these. Go on. 170. Woohoo! He's mad. He's madman. Yes, be sure to like it. Hit the like button, folks. It helps. All that stuff helps. I don't know how it all works, but anyway, God bless you all, and I'll see you next time. Check out the classroom page. I really want to be doing that. All right, off we go. Don't forget, first thing you do in the morning, go and play the piano. Just play a little bit of piano before all the other stuff.